वासुदेवाय. Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, chapter 12, text 35. Kanniretaṣīṣopasya atmanam devamāyaya garīkrūtam nrupasrestho sanyavartata karmaskasmalam. Kanniretaṣīṣopasyadatmanam devamāyaya Jarikrutam Nrupasrestha Sanyavartata Kasmala. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. O Maharaj Parikshit, best of the kings, when Lord Shiva had fully discharged semen, he could see how he himself had been victimized by the illusion created by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thus, he restrained himself from any further Maya. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Once one is agitated by lusty desires upon seeing a woman, those desires increase more and more. But when semen is discharged in the act of sex, the lusty desires diminish. The same principle acted upon Lord Shiva. He was allured by the beautiful woman Mohini Murti, but when his semen had been fully discharged, he came to his senses and realized how he had been victimized as soon as he saw the woman in the forest. If one is trained to protect his semen by absorbing celibacy, naturally he is not attracted by the beauty of a woman. If one can remain a brahmachari, he saves himself so much trouble in material existence. Material existence means enjoying the pleasure of sexual intercourse. Janmaithunadi gruhamedi sukham. If one is educated about sex life and is trained to protect his semen, he is saved from the danger of material existence. So, here, said, O Maharaj Parikshit, best of kings. When Lord Shiva had fully discharged semen, he could see how he himself had been victimized by the illusion created by Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thus, he restrained himself from any further Maya. So in purport, Srila Prabhupada says, once one is agitated by lusty desires upon seeing a woman, those desires increase more and more. More and more. It's very difficult to restrain it. Very, very difficult to restrain it. And when semen is discharged in the act of sex, the lusty desires diminish. Lusty desires diminish. The same principle acted upon Lord Shiva here. He was allured by the beautiful woman Mohini Murti, but when his semen had been fully discharged, he came to his senses and realized how he had been victimized as soon as he saw the woman in the forest. If one is trained to protect his semen by observing celibacy, naturally, he is not attracted by the beauty of woman. You understand? Most important thing. One should be trained to protect semen. Do you understand? By observing brahmacharya. Celibacy. Protect his semen. By observing celibacy, naturally he is not attracted by the beauty of woman. He will be attracted towards the all-beautiful Krishna. Do you understand? He will be only attracted to all-beautiful Krishna. Who is Madan Mohan. Who is enchanting Cupid, Madan. Do you understand? Madan, Cupid is very beautiful person here in this material world. Gandharva, Madan. That Cupid has a bow made up of flowers and He has 5 arrows. That's all made up of flowers. Pushpadhanu, Pushpasara. Do you understand? So that Cupid shoots his arrow towards you all. So you are all agitated by sexual arts. Do you understand? That is Cupid also. Huh? And so you become, you become agitated by lusty desires upon seeing a woman. And that desire increases more and more, more and more. You understand? Once it is agitated, once it is started, it increases more and more. It's very difficult to check it. You understand? To restrain it, it's very difficult. It's very difficult, not easy affair. One becomes mad, one becomes blind. When this desire is growing more and more. You understand? That is says. So one should be trained to protect his semen by absorbing celibacy. Naturally, he is not attracted to the beauty of woman. He will be attracted to the all-beautiful Krishna. Excellent beauty of Krishna, nothing else. If one can remain a brahmachari, he saves himself so much trouble in material existence. Therefore, this brahmachari life is best life. Do you understand? Best life. Prabhupada Maharaj has said, all Mahajanas have said, brahmachari life is best life. And this brahmacharya, what brother, you see? Akhanda brahmacharya. What do you say? Unbroken celibacy, huh? Yes, akhanda brahmacharya. If someone can keep up akhanda brahmacharya, unbroken celibacy, he is very happy. He'll lead a very, very happy life. Only he'll be attracted to all beautiful Krishna. And this keeping up this brahmacharya is needed, absolutely needed, required for making advancement in this spiritual path. For yoga sadhana. Do you understand? For yoga sadhana, it is required, absolutely required. Do you understand? To keep up this celibacy, brahmacharya. Not to discharge semen, not even a drop. If one can keep it up, he will make advancement in the spiritual path, yoga sadhana. Any type of yoga sadhana, it is required. Especially those who do this Ashtanga yoga sadhana. Do you understand? Jama, niyama, asana, pranayam, dhyan, dharana, samadhi. The mystic yoga sadhana. Also, that is also instruction for them to keep up celibacy. Otherwise, they cannot do that yoga sadhana also. Do you understand? Therefore, we stress upon it. One who is very serious to achieve the goal of his life, to achieve the supreme perfection of his human birth. What is the supreme perfection of human birth? To develop Krishna Prem Bhakti and get Krishna. To have fifth Purusartha, supreme Purusartha. Do you understand? Above these 4 Purusarthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Above these 4, is fifth one is Krishna Prem Bhakti. This fifth Purusartha, supreme Purusartha, Param Purusartha. This is the purpose of this human birth, to have it achieved. Thereby you will get Krishna. Do you understand? The one who is very serious, he must keep up celibacy, brahmacharya. Otherwise he cannot achieve this goal of life. He cannot develop Krishna Prem Bhakti. Do you understand? Cannot. His mind will be agitated and he'll be attracted towards that Maya, illusory energy of the Lord, and in the form of woman. Do you understand? Couple of days. Yesterday we are saying that thing. Vasyame balamaya strimajyadaino disang. Couple of days says. Oh, my mother, see the strength of my Maya Shakti in the form of woman. Ja karunti parakrantam bhuvisrum hena kevalam. Only by one glance, she can make a very powerful hero, emperor down. Only by one glance. You see the strength, power of my Maya Shakti in the form of woman. You understand? Those persons, those who are not trained in this line, have to keep up the celibacy and broken celibacy. They will be victimized. They will be victimized by the illusion, this illusion Maya. You understand? They'll be attracted towards this woman. Maya in the form of woman. You understand? They cannot be attracted to all beautiful Krishna. To any type of sadhana. But to speak of bhakti sadhana, even the Ashtanga yogis, those who do this Ashtanga yoga sadhana, mystic yoga sadhana, they are also instructed to keep up the syllabus. Otherwise, they cannot do yoga sadhana. Do you understand? But this Ashtanga yoga sadhana is savai, is dangerous, is not free from danger. Do you understand? It's not free from danger. Those yogis, by doing asana pranayam, do you understand? Yogic asanas are there. You are doing? No. Many are doing like that. Isn't it in West? It's popular. Isn't it? Clubs, yoga club is there. Isn't Ashtanga Yoga Sadhana? Many are doing. Some yogis go there and give training also. Sirshasan, Mayurasan. So many asanas are there. You understand? They say if you putting your head down and legs up, can stand in that way. That's Sirshasan. They say. Then they say thereby your semen will go to head, not go down. Yes, they say the yogis. That isn't it? Yes, that's right. So many asanas are there, yogic asanas, and they are very good for this keeping of this health. Health. Do you understand? My Guru Maharaj says it's gymnastic practice. They are doing gymnastic practices, nothing else. Gymnastic practices. Thereby they cure many diseases also. Yes, because the health will be very good. Sound health, good physique. If you do Sirsasana, that means head below and the legs up. They do stand in this way. Then they say their semen will go to head, go up, not go down. That means will never discharge semen. They do that. They say it's yogic asanas. Many asanas, many asanas they are doing. But Bhagavatam says it's not free from danger. It's dangerous. Do you understand? Thereby you cannot keep up. You see, example is Saubhari Muni and Vishwamitra Muni. They did this sadhana thousands of years. Vishwamitra Muni did 60,000 years of sadhana. Still, he discharged semen. Menaka, a prostitute from heavenly planet, came, broke his celibacy. Isn't it? Saubhari Muni did very severe sadhana. Under the water, you see, still he cannot control his mind. You understand? Very old, thousands years old, got up from the water, went to the king Mandhata. Mandhata had 50 beautiful daughters, maiden, and asked, give me one daughter, I'll marry. You see? That's it there. He says, Zamadi virjogapati kamalobho hatamuhu mukunda sevaya jadvattata dhatma no samyati. First canto, Srimad Bhagavatam says this thing. You have 1:636 verse, you find out. Jamadi Virjagapati Kamalo Vahato Muhu Mukunda Sevaya Jadva Tatha Dhatma No Samyati 1636. Do fine? Jamadi Virjagapati. Fine? Translation?
It is true that by practicing and strengthening the senses by the yoga system, one can get rid of the service of desire and lust. But this is not sufficient to give satisfaction and flowing. For this satisfaction is derived from the devotional service to the Supreme, the personality of God.
Yes, that means he says, Jamadi Virjagapati Kama Lobha Hatomuhu Mukunda Sevaya Jadbhatta Tatha Dhatma No Samyati. By serving Mukunda, do you understand? Mukunda means Supreme Personality of Godhead. If your all these senses, your whole body means all these senses, including mind, will be engaged in the loving service of Mukunda, then you will be able to conquer this kama, lust, lobha, greed, anger, all these enemies. These are six, there are six enemies. Kam, krodh, lobh, moho, modo, matsarya. Do you understand? Lust, anger, greed, kam, krodh, lobha, moha, delusion, mada, pride, matsarya, enviousness, envy. These are six enemies. Do you understand? You'll be able to conquer these six enemies if you are engaged fully, completely. In Mukunda Seva, the service of Mukunda. Do you understand? Under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master. That is rendering loving service. Every moment you are engaged. Every moment, not missing one moment. The moment you miss, these enemies will capture you. Hey, Dinabandhu, what are you doing? It's captured by that. Enemies. To miss one moment, every moment, if you are engaged, then you will be able to conquer these enemies. Kama, lobhamo. Kama means lust. Do you understand? Sex desire. Jama, Niyama, Stanga, Joga, Marga, Blanda. But if you adopt the Yoga Marga, that means Jama, Niyama, the Stanga, Yoga Marga, you cannot conquer these enemies. And you will be able to conquer them completely through Mukunda Seva. Do you understand me? The yogis, also those yogis, those who do this asam pranayam, they, some extent, conquer. Some extent, not complete. Not complete. Some extent they conquer. But not complete, not fully. That is why it is said dangerous. They're danger. But in Mukunda Seva Marga, in the path of Mukunda Seva, Mukunda service to Mukunda, that means Bhakti Yoga, there is no danger. You understand? There is no danger. This verse says this thing. Pranayama. Then those who do pranayam, this breathing exercises. Breathing exercises. Do you know pranayam? You are doing it. The yogis do it. Asam, pranayam. Then some asam, then pranayam, breathing. Thereby, it is said, 10th canto, 10:51, no. Junjanang bhaktanang pranayamadi bhirmanaha akhina vasanaradan drishyati punarithitam. 10th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam says, those who are not devotees, they do pranayam. Devotees never do pranayam. You understand? Abhaktanang, here he says, Junjanang abhaktanang. Those are abhakta. Those are not devotees. Non-devotees, they do pranayam. Devotees never do pranayam. Because they know, through pranayam, one cannot cleanse his heart from material contamination. You understand? Cannot cleanse. Rather, the heart becomes more and more contaminated with the material contamination. That means more and more these material desires arise. It will never drive out the material desires. This is what it says. So those who are devotees, they don't do it. They know this thing. Those are non-devotees, they do it. Therefore, they say, Sobri Muni, Vishwamitra Muni, they have such sexual desire for sex. After so many thousands of years of sadhana, still they cannot control their mind. The mind was not free from this desire. In spite of so long years of sadhana, thousands of sadhana, all this Yog Pranayam sadhana and Yog sadhana. Again says, 11th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam. Antarayan vadantita junjito yogamuttamam maya sampadyamanasya kala khepuna hetava. 11th canto. 11, 15, 33 verse, you may refer. Antarayan vadantita junjato yogamuttamam maya sampadyamanasya kala khepuna hetava. It says, those who are my devotees, Lord Krishna says, those who are my devotees, they don't waste time in this yoga sadhana. Ashtanga yoga sadhana. Jama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayam, sadhana. They don't waste time. This is wastage of time only. Kalakhepan is only wastage of time. They don't do it. Do you understand? Rather, they know this is a hindrance in path of bhakti. It is a hindrance. A stumbling block in path of bhakti. So they don't engage in all this yoga sadhana. Those are my dear devotees. You understand? Those who are engaged in this, they are only wasting time. Kalakepana. Only wasting time. My devotees are always engaged in rendering loving service unto me every moment. Thereby, they get the highest perfection by my mercy. But these yogis, non-devotees, they do it. And they only waste this time, this is the wastage of time, and they cannot tread this path of bhakti. You understand? This is obstruction. That is said. Also you'll find here it is said, Prabhupada Maharaj says, material existence means enjoying the pleasure of sexual intercourse. Jan Maithunadi, Grohomedi Sukham. If one is educated about sex life and is trained to protect his semen, he is saved from the danger of material existence. That training we give, how you can protect your semen, how you can keep up unbroken celibacy. If you can keep up celibacy for whole life, you understand? Adanma Brahmachari. Bhismadeva was like that. You understand? From his very birth, whole life, he was Brahmachari. And my Guru Maharaj also says, this Brahmachari life is very happy life. Very happy life. So keep up this life, you'll be happy. Definitely happy. Otherwise, you'll welcome unhappiness. Welcome all unhappiness. You'll cry. That's your head. Isn't it? Raghunath Bhatta is crying when his wife and husband quarreling, barking like dog and ditch. Isn't it? And becomes crazy. Becomes crazy. Yes, it's craziness, madness. Therefore, Brahmachari life is happy life, said here. Prabhupada says many times, if one is educated about sex life and is trained to protect his semen, he is saved from the danger of material existence. And what is this? He says material existence means enjoying the pleasure of sexual intercourse. But what is that pleasure? Janmaithunadi, Grohamedhi, Sukhang hi tuchang, Kanduenan karoyer, eva, dukkha dukham. Do you understand? Prahlad Maharaj says, This Prahlad Maharaj Mahajan says, Janmaithunadi, Grohamedhi, Sukhang hi tuchang. You find out that verse, 7, 9, 45. Janmaithunadi, Grohamedhi, Sukhang hi tuchang. Kanduyenam karayeriva dukkha dukham. Kandudivana mana. Trupyanti nehakrupana bahu dukkha bhaja. Kandudivan manasija visaheta dhira. You find? Read out translation.
Sex life is rubbing of two hands.
Rubbing up two hands. Yes, yes.
Three ladies, so-called agnostics, who have no spiritual knowledge, think that this kitchen is the greatest platform of happiness. Although actually it is source of distress. The peoples, the food, and just the opposite of bondage, are not satisfied by repeated sensual enjoyment.
Yes.
Those who are here, however, who are tolerate this fiction, are not subjected to suffering, please and master.
Yes. You see? Those who are sober, those who can tolerate, those who can tolerate this, the urge of this sex, sexual urge, that's question of tolerance. But here it says, once it arises, this purport Prabhupada has said, it grows more and more, more and more. Very difficult to tolerate it, very difficult to restrain it. That thing happens with Lord Shiva. Isn't it? Here it says, once one is agitated by lust desire upon seeing a woman, those desires increase more and more, more and more. But when semen is discharged in the act of sex, lust desire diminishes. Still, bahu dukkha bhaja, he says. He says yes. Jan maithunadi gromedi sukhangi tutsam. What is this? In this material world, this happiness, this pleasure is considered the best type of pleasure. Maithuna sukha. Isn't it? This sexual pleasure is considered best type of pleasure in this material world. But Prahlad Maharaj says, Tuchang! What is this pleasure? Spit at it. What is that pleasure? Spit at it. Tucha! Most insignificant. Kandu yanan karayiraiva dukkha dukkha. How is it? Example given. The beginning of each eating sensation, you understand in your hand. This beginning, eating. It's very nice in the beginning to rub it. Yeah, very nice. But ultimate is unlimited pain. So much pain. Big boils are there. So much pain is there. Dukkha dukkham. One after another, so much pain and suffering comes. Trupyanti nehakrupana bahu dukkha bhajo. Kandutivana manasija visaheta dhira. You see? Those are kripana, those are this opposite to brahmanas. Is kripana, is Prabhupada said. Those are kripana. Those are most lusty persons. Do you understand? Though they get repeatedly suffering and pain, still they are not satisfied. Not satisfied. Still run after it. Still run after it. You understand? Bahu dukkha bhaja. Repeated suffering. Still they are not satisfied. Still running after it. Because they cannot tolerate these urges. Sexual urges. It's very difficult on their part to tolerate it. And who can tolerate? That it says. Kandutivana manasijam visayata dhira. Who can tolerate? Oh Lord! So Lord Maharaj says to Nrsimhadev, oh Lord, who is your devotee? Do you understand? Sober devotee. Who has gotten mercy from you. Only he can tolerate this urge of sex. There are 6 types of urges, isn't it? Vega. Rupa Goswami has said, yes. Upadeshamrita, Vacho Vega Manaso, Krodha Vega, Juha Vega, Udar Vega, Upastha Vega. Etan Veganjo Visayeta Dhira, Samagraman Prathiman Sasisyat. These are 6 types of urges. Do you understand? Vachavego, the urge of speaking. Do you understand? Bakindriya. Manasa, the urge of the mind, fickleness. Do you understand? Vachavega, manasa, krodhavega, the urge of anger. Vachavega, manasa, krodhavega, jihavega, urge of the tongue, how to eat. Palatable dishes. Huh? Here it is available in this restaurant, in this hotel. No, in this hotel. Not go to that hotel. Very nice. Palatable dishes. Also devotees, nice prasad is there, available in Vrindavan, available in Mayapur. Let us go there. Is Bhubaneswar only on bhat dalma, not taste. Just go there. Right, palatable dishes. जुहार लाड़ से जई इति उति धाय शिष्णोदर पुराण कृष्ण नाही पाए. They follow me? जुहार लाड़ से जई इति उति धाय शिष्ण उदर पुराण कृष्ण नाही पाए. Mahajan says, those who are after this urge of jiha, do you understand? Tongue. Therefore, running from this place to that place to that place, iti uti dhai. He is Krishna Udur Puran. He is after this tongue, taste, tongue, and genital. He cannot get Krishna. He cannot get Krishna. Do you understand? Yes, that is said. Kandutivana manasijam visoyeto dhira. So jiva vego, therefore jiva vego. The urge of the tongue is there. Manasa. Krodha vega, urge of anger is there. Udar vega, urge of belly. Then urge of the genital. Etan veganjo visoyeto dhira. One who can tolerate, he will become guru. Only he will become guru. He is become guru. You understand? He can accept disciples throughout the world. Otherwise, nobody can. He has not tolerated these urges. Soya bego domi, soya doso sodhi. Soya guna dio dase. Basichi songera ase. Isn't it? There is one nice song. Do you know that song? Yes. Bolo. Don't know. Soya.
I don't know. I just some now and
Yes. Nice song. Vaishnava Thakur. I have come for your association only for this purpose. Do you understand? Only for this purpose. Oh, Vaishnava Thakur. Here it is. You find out? Yes, read that, read it.
Translation English.
English. Oh, Vaishnava Thakur.
No sin. Put to me your servant and lead him to straight of your lotus feet. Feet I humbly embrace.
Yeah.
Please help me to control the 6 urges.
Yes.
Purify me of the 6 faults.
Yes.
Please instill in your servant the 6 good qualities.
Oh,
give me the 6 kinds of holy association. I have sat down here in the hope of having your company.
Yes, that's what I said. All right. I'm not going to read this song. That song is there. That's Begodami. That is there. Please help me. Please have mercy that I'll be able to conquer these 6 types of urges. Just by the mercy of Guru and Gauranga, you'll be able. Otherwise, you cannot be able. That it says. And Kandutivana manasija visayita dhira. Only when a sober devotee has gotten mercy from you, O Lord, he'll be able. He can only tolerate. Otherwise, nobody can tolerate these arts. Do you understand? It's intolerable. Intolerable. Do you understand? And many, it is said that one who is after this lusty desire is very great in whom, who is always after this. He is one type of blind person. Do you understand? One type of blind. Huh? There are 4 types of blind persons. Do you know? 4 types blind. Janmandha, from very birth blind. No eyesight. Huh? Nacha pasyanti janmandha. Kamando naiva pasyati. Madan mutta na pasyanti. Arthidosang na pasyati. Chanakya Pandit says. This is Chanakya Pandit. My Guru Maharaj quotes many Chanakya slokas. Do you understand? Moralist. He says, Nacha pasyanti janmandha. Kamando naiva pasyati. Madan mutta na pasyanti. Arthidosang na pasyati. 4 types of blind men. From very birth one is blind. So he cannot see. Then kamando naiva pasyati. Kamando means who has developed excessive lust. Excessive lust. He is one type of blind man. He cannot see anything. He is blind. He cannot see anything. Do you understand? Madan mutta na pasyanti. Or thidosa na pasyanti. Those are very proud fellows. Do you understand? Very proud. They are one type blind. They cannot see. And arthidosam, that means those who are very, very opulent persons, they are also proud. So they are also. Now, there is example, you see. In 11th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam will find how Pururava, that's Pururava, Urvasi, Upakhyan is there. Pururava, Urvasi, Upakhyan is there in 11th canto. That Pururava was a very powerful emperor here in this material world. Do you understand? Very powerful. So, he became Indra. Do you understand? Very powerful and famous emperor. So, demigods invited him. When the demons attacked, demigod invited him to become Indra and protect them from the attack of the demons, you see. He became Indra, a material person, you see, from this planet, earthly planet. So when he became Indra, he became very proud. So there are many prostitutes in heavenly planets. Urvasi is famous prostitute there, very beautiful. Urvasi, Menaka, Rambha, many prostitutes are there, heavenly planets. Do you understand? So Urvasi is a... Do you understand? He became victimized. By Urvasi, he said. And he forgot everything. He became blind. He became blind. So, when Urvasi left him, he became so mad, naked. He was naked. He was shameless. He was naked and crying and running behind Urvasi. Oh, what you say? Oh, Jai. What you say in English? Darling? I don't know what's English. Beloved darling, please don't leave me. I'll die. I'll die. Please be with me. But Urvasi is running away. Do you understand? Nagna hoy. Do you understand? Mad and naked. Because he's a blind man. He has become so blind, he cannot understand that I'm blind, I'm mad, and what I am doing. Do you understand? Such a blind man. So when here it is, Prabhupada Maharaj says, when semen is discharged, the act of sex, lusty desire diminishes. That same principle acted upon Lord Shiva. So then, here he says, Lord Shiva could see how he himself had been victimized by the illusion. So same thing happened to him, Pururava. Then he realized, and what he has said, that is there in 11th canto. Nice chapter, one should read it. And so good. Such Teaching is there. Education, this is education. This Ailo Vacho, that means Purava says, Aho me moho vistaro, kama kasmala chetaso, devyagruhita kanthasyo, nayukhanda ime smrutaha. He says, that is soliloquy. Do you understand soliloquy? He speaks himself, his realizations. Do you understand soliloquy, we say? He says, Aho, I was so mad. Do you understand? The lusty desires were so great in me. I had forgotten myself completely. How long? How many years? Do you understand? I was engaged in this sexual intercourse with Urvasi. I couldn't say. How long? How long time or how many days, months or years I was engaged in embracing Urvasi? I can't say. Such delusion. How many years have passed away from my lifespan? I can't say. Do you understand? He says like this. Then he says, Nahum Veda Vinirmukta Surjo Babhyudhito Maya Musito Varsapuganang Vatahani Gatanyuto. He said, I can't say how many times Surjadev has risen and has said, I can't say. Is he not blind? Is he not mad? He said, I can't say. How many times Surjadev has risen and has said, I can't say. He's so mad after this, enjoying sex with the Urvasi. I can't say. Oh me Atma Sammoho Janatma Jositang Kruto Kridamruga Sakravarti Naradeva Sikhamani. Then he realized, I am Naradeva Sikhamani, I am the crest jewel of the all emperors, because he had become Indra. But I had so much strength, I had so much reputation, but where is it now? Where is it now? I am deprived of all these things now. I am just a Krida Amruga. I am just a puppet in the hand of a woman. He condemns himself. Thick man. Do you understand? Thick man condemns himself. Kutastyānubhāvasya tejai sattvameva va. Jo anna gacham striyam janti kharabata padatarita. That is his all own expressions. Then it says, as a ass. Do you understand? Male ass runs after a she ass, female ass. Her sex. The she ass kicks the male ass by her hind legs. Though he gets such kicking, still runs. It's so mad. Similarly, I was such a mad person. He says, Kharabat Padatarita. Similarly, I was running after, though Urvasi was kicking me, similarly I was running after Urvasi. So how can I say I am such a powerful emperor and Indra? How can I say this thing? Thick man. He condemns himself. Do you understand? So this is so many. Ki vidyaya ki tapasa ki tyagena sutena va king viviktena maunena strivijasya manahrutam. Do you understand? Whose mind is captivated by a woman. Do you understand? Whose mind is captivated by a woman. What is that? Ki vidyaya, ki tapasa, ki tyagena srutena va viviktena maunena strivijasya. He may be a great sadhaka. You understand? He may be a great yogi, great sadhaka. He may be a great pandit. You understand? Who has achieved a great scholarship, panditya, who has undergone very severe austerity or penance, who is a great renunciate, huh? Who is always he may be staying in a very solitary place doing sadhana. But what benefit is there if his mind is captivated by woman? Huh? Mind is not captivated by Krishna, by woman. What is the benefit of having all these things? Do you understand? He says. सेवतो वर्षपुगान्मे उर्वस्याधरासवम न तृप्यते आत्मभूकामवन्निरावृतिर्जथा. That is it. If you pour ghee into a blazing fire, it will never be extinguished. Rather, it will become more ablaze and say, give more, give more, give more ghee, more ghee, more ghee. Similarly, if you give enjoyment to your senses, they will never be satisfied. Rather, they say, give more, give more, give more enjoyment. Give more. Never be satisfied. Nanjatu kama kamano upahogena samyati havisa kusumvartniva dhui bhuya bhavi vartati. The same thing Jadati Maharaj says in 9th canto. This is 11th canto. 9th canto also. You will find same statement Jadati Maharaj says. The more you give enjoyment to your senses, the more they demand. They will never be satisfied. The more you pour ghee into blazing fire, the more they become ablaze. You understand? Never be extinguished. Similarly, the more you give enjoyment to your senses, the more they demand. They will never be satisfied. And such is the case with me. Pururava says. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Do you understand? Then he says what to be done. Kustalya parutam chitam konnanyo mochitam prabhu atmarameswaramurti bhagavantang adhokhyajam. Then he came to senses. Do you understand? Then he came to senses. Now, who can help me? Do you understand? My mind is agitated. My mind is captivated by a prostitute. Ustalya means prostitute. Do you understand? Prostitute. So who can help me? Who can help me? But Adhokyaja. That means Lord, Supreme Lord. Adhokyaja, he says. Bhagavantam Adhokyaja, Bhagavan Adhokyaja. That Hari. Only that Lord Hari, Bhagavan Adhokyaja. Hari can help me. Nobody else can help. Because he is Rishikesa. He is the controller, master of the mind and senses. You understand? So, only he can help me and drag my mind from this besya, prostitute. Because mind is running, stupid mind, fickle mind. Stupid mind is running behind that prostitute. I cannot drag it. I fell. Exercise control over my stupid mind, I fell. I admit my failure. But who can help me? Only Bhagavanta. Only Bhagavan Adhokyaja. Hari can help because he is Rishikesa. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Tumi Hrishikesa, Hrishikadami Ataro Sansuti Oreo Gopinath. You are Hrishikesh. You are the master of the controller of the mind and senses. Manoje Pagal Moronamane Sasan. My mind is mad. I try my best to exercise some control, to inflict some discipline and control over my stupid mad mind, but it doesn't obey. Disobedient mind. I admit my failure. I failed. I'm completely defeated. Do you understand? I'm completely defeated. Then only you are my savior, O Gopinath, nobody else has something. This Pururava says, who can help me? Oh, this is only except Bhagavan Hari. Nobody can help me. He is my savior. Otherwise, my stupid mind is running after this prostitute cannot be dragged. Only he can drag it. You understand? Therefore, now he is determined and took this vow. Now I will completely surrender into that Bhagavan Hari and will be engaged in loving service unto him. This is the only way means. No means way out is there. Do you understand? That is what he says. Therefore says, If you can keep up unbroken celibacy, then you will be able to keep up your mind, to attach your mind to that Bhagavad Hari constantly, otherwise not. Mind is so stupid. Once it is agitated, once one is agitated by lusty desire pulsing a man, those desires increases more and more. More and more. Very difficult to restrain it, to drag that weakened mind from it. It's very difficult. You cannot. Only Lord Hari can do. Tumi Hrishikesa Hrishikadamya. Taro. What do you say? Tumi Hrishikesa Hrishikadamya. Taro Sanskruti Hore. Gopinath. You are Hrishikesh. Only you can deliver me. Nobody can deliver me. Do you understand? This is Rudroga Kama. It says therefore, Rudroga Kama, this lusty desire is your heart disease. This is your heart disease. How can one be cured of this heart disease? Without the help of Sadhu Guru. 10th canto says, Vikriditam Brajavadhu Viridincha Visnam Stadhanito Anusnuyat Athavarna Edajaha Bhakting Parang Bhagavating Pratilabhya Kamang. We are calm in lust. Rudrogang Asu Apunati Achirena Dhira. Do you understand? This Rudroga means heart disease. These lusty desires are there in your heart. This is your disease. How will you be free from this disease, cured of this disease? Unless you hear this loving affairs between Radha and Krishna and Gopavadhu damsels of Brajabhumi, gopis with Krishna, from the bona fide source authority. Do you understand? If you hear, concentrate attention on it, full faith, and also chant it, hearing then chanting, then you'll be able to develop para bhakti, supreme bhakti, and immediately, very soon, your heart disease, this lusty desire in your heart will be completely destroyed. You'll be cured of that disease. Therefore, Bhagavata Katha, Krishna Katha, you should hear. This nectarian Katha. You understand? You should hear. Otherwise, you cannot be free from this lusty desires. You cannot be able to restrain yourself from this such desire. Check it. You cannot develop para bhakti. Thereby, you'll never be free from this enemy. Kama is one of the 6 enemies. Thank you. Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki Samved. You understand?
So how much that training was?
Yeah, that's training.
Been very beginning about training of brahmacharya. It's been very bad. But one take part, one take part.
Yeah, this is absolutely necessary. That Prabhupada says. And should be trained to keep up
In very beginning.
this celibacy. Because it is absolutely required for your sadhana. Any type of yoga sadhana, what to speak of the best type of sadhana, bhakti yoga sadhana. This yoga sadhana is the best type of sadhana, best type of yoga. Isn't it? Krishna consciousness is the best type of yoga. But this yoga sadhana, it is absolutely necessary. You require. Otherwise, you cannot do this sadhana, tread this path, you understand? Make advancement. You follow me? So this training, the Prabhupada Maharaj said that, but this training, one should be trained properly.
Ask Mamaji. The training is for nice to begin one. It's the very beginning. It's very bad.
Yeah, so however beginning or what is that, the one who has started from very beginning, he is a wise man. Komara asute pragyam dharman bhagavataniya. Prahlad Maharaj says. He is pragya. He is wise. One who has started from very beginning, from very boyhood. He is pragya. But was not started. Now you know, start from this moment.
Because the thoughts there in the mind already for many, many years before.
Many.
Then lifetime, this year, yeah, this lifetime also. For many years now, we've been trained a very long way. It's very, very hard to do.
Yes. So you should understand this. Training with it and should be very serious. And should be very serious. Yes. No seriousness. My Guru Maharaj repeated, this is for serious students. Take it up seriously. Not serious, no seriousness, how can it be? Devoid of seriousness. Govinda.
Those who have a concession, as Prabhupada said, those who have concessions for those who are going through the ashram. But Prabhupada said they're also brahmachari because they have to follow rules and regulations.
Yeah. Two types of brahmacharis are there. Nashtiya brahmachari, upakurvana brahmachari. Those who are upakurvana brahmachari, that means they return from Guru ashram to Grihastha ashram by the permission of Guru. You understand? The upakurvana. They should also keep up celibacy. There is strict regulation. That is not unrestricted sex. That is restricted sex. We have very strict regulation. And because they will use their genital, that sense, indriya, for procreating Krishna conscious side. Bhakta. Ibevaya prajaya narati. Bhagavatam says. Therefore, in our Vaishnava process, those devotional paths, Gruhi Vaishnavas, Grihastha Vaishnavas are there. They accept wife for this wedlock. Do you understand? For what purpose? Only to procreate Krishna conscious side. Bhakta, nothing. Narati, not for sexual enjoyment. Marriage is only. The purpose of marriage in our Vaishnava process is this. You understand? That in order only to procreate Krishna conscious side, the husband accepts wife or wife accepts husband. To engage their genital, their sexual organ in serving Krishna, Mukunda, by procreating Krishna conscious side. That is service through that organ. You understand? Not for sexual enjoyment, not for their own enjoyment. No. That is the purpose. Hari.
Dave,
Yes?
purports in your class, you were mentioning how
Mm.
a devotee doesn't practice yoga.
Mm.
What about in a situation where someone's health is bad and he practices yoga to improve his health?
NHC also thee. I have brought medicine for you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Sarva Vyadhi Upasamam. It will cure all the material ills. Nonsense. You can't understand. It's an infallible medicine. This medicine will fail. This will never fail. You understand? Yes. This medicine. Yes. And it's also the. माया नासिबार लागी हरिनाम महामंत्र ले तुम मागी भक्ति विनोद प्रभु चरणे पड़िया सही हरिनाम मंत्र लैलो मागिया Mahaprabhu says, I have got medicine, brought medicine for you. Do you understand? Infallible medicine. Amol Hausati. Harinam Mahamantra. I have brought. Take this medicine. Bhakti Vinod helped what? At the lotus feet of Prabhu. Please give me that medicine. So he took that medicine. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. That's medicine. So we have this medicine. Right? But you have no faith in this. You have no faith, faithless person. Faithless person. No faith. Therefore, this medicine is not working. Strong faith in it and see how it is working, how it is infallible medicine. Doesn't it? Huh? Huh? Why you'll go to there? Huh? What is it?
How to increase faith?
Huh?
How to increase faith? If you have very little faith, how to increase faith?
By sadhu sangha. By sadhu sangha. Adu Sudha. First is Sudha. Sudha means faith. Strong faith. How? By sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha. Oh.
Guru Maharaj,
Yes.
this medicine of the holy name,
Ah.
there's no potency unless we are concentrating.
Yes.
So what if we take medicine to improve our concentration?
Concentration.
There are some medicines that Ayurvedic medicines that improve the mind and concentration like this. Is this a
Yes,
valid way
some
of
medicines are there, yes, in Ayurvedic.
Hmm.
You may take Ayurvedic medicine. Don't take allopathic medicine. That is some Brahmi is there, Brahmi shak. Some Brahmi oil is there. Shak is there. It's very good for this brain. Yes. And it tastes bitter, but it's very good. You understand? Yes. You may use it when you have this bodily conception of life. Yes, your bodily platform, that's beneficial. But at the same time, under the care of a bona fide guru, do this bhakti yoga sadhana.
Gurudev,
Mm.
what about if one's seeing Ayurvedic doctor
Mm.
and the Ayurvedic doctor tells the patient that he must do some one yoga asana?
No, we won't do. We won't do. I am Krishna Das, I am not Dr. Das. You understand? I won't do. I won't do. I am Krishna Das. Krishna has said, Gauranga has said, Guru has said, Gauranga has said, dear devotee, I'll do that, sir. His Das, their Das, I'm not your Das.
Many devotees who are even giving initiation as guru, they are doing this hatha yoga.
Yes, therefore I say they're doing. What? Then what devotee I say? Bhagavatam says this is a stumbling block, great hindrance in Bhakti Patha. Antaraya. Antaraya means stumbling block.
It makes you think that you're the doer and not depend on Krishna.
Yes, you are not depending on Krishna. Yes. Now how can you teach surrender? You are not surrendered. It's all blank fire, hankabas. You understand? Your words are blank fire. Blank fire. Hankabas. Because you are not practicing yourself. How can you teach? Words are empty, without potency. It will never act. It's blank fire.
Gurudev,
Oh.
that faith that develops when we actually believe in the word of the spiritual master
Yes,
fully.
yes, complete. Completely, fully believe. That's others. That's first requisite. This faith. Others Sudha. Rupa Goswami says, this is the first requisite. Then Prabhupada says, faith to love. That we are explaining that map, isn't it?
Yes.
Faith to love. Then you can, last thing is love and begins with faith. Adhu Swadha, Sadhu Sangha, Tamadana Kriya. That. Last is prema, is love. You have no faith, how can you have the last thing? No. Yes, that's most important. First requisite. Abdu, first requisite. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, সকল ছাড়িয়া ভাই শ্রদ্ধা দেবীর গুণ গায় যার কৃপা ভক্তি দিতে পারে। Do you follow me? Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, সকল ছাড়িয়া ভাই শ্রদ্ধা দেবীর গুণ গায় যার কৃপা ভক্তি দিতে পারে। Oh bhai, oh my brothers, giving up everything. Glorify Shraddha Devi, goddess of Shraddha. Shraddha is goddess. Vishwasa, faith. If you get her mercy, then you will develop pure bhakti. Yes, love. That Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, all Mahaprabhu say. Yeah, you have no Shraddha. You have doubt. Sanshayatma vinasyati, Gita says, they will perish, fall down. Fall down. Yeah, definitely. You cannot. Manga prapya nivartanti matu sansar. You cannot get me. Krishna says, huh? Asubhana purusa. Manga prapya nivartanti matu sansara vartmani. Huh? Sudadhana. Those have no faith. Helpless person, they cannot get me. Huh? Again and again they come here, fall down here. Mortal world. You understand? Yes, they cannot get me. Yes. That is repeatedly Gita, Bhagavad. All Mahajanas, all sadhus, they say. And beginning is Shraddha. Shraddha. Faith. Faith. Sadhu Guru Vakya. Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakya. Chittete Koriya Aikya. Ar no Koriyo Mune Asa. Huh? You understand? Faith in the words of Sadhu, Shastra, Guru. Don't think of anything else. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya. Chittete Koriya Aikya. Ar no Koriyo. What has come out from the lips of Guru? Keep it. Keep it up with full faith, strong faith. Don't think of anything else. Some doubt, if you add some deliberation to it, you cannot get. You have no faith. You understand? This is most important. You follow me? Yeah. Then you'll gradual development, gradual elevation. Last is prema. It begins from faith and goes last prema. ಅದು ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾ ಸಂಗತ ಭಜನ ಕ್ರಿಯಾ ಅನರ್ಥ ನಿವೃತ್ತಿ ನಿಷ್ಠಾಸ್ಥ ರುಚಿಸ್ಥ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಭಾವ ಪ್ರೇಮ gradual. Anymore.
Many of us have been devotees for so many years, but when we come here and hear you speak, we realize we haven't even started our devotional service yet. Shraddha is not even developed.
And what is that? The root is not there. How? Huh? The foundation is not there. How? Your mason or the building will be built up. It will collapse. So it is collapsing. You have no foundation. The foundation is not strong. It's not strong, weak foundation. So we are building such a mason and it is collapsing there, for the foundation is not strong. Understand?
Patit Pavan Shri Gurudev ki jai. Shri Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki jai.